Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to tell you a little bit about how I'm going to finish up this window so that you don't see the seams and imperfections in the wood. Okay, for those of you who watched the other video, you noticed how we put the paper on the exterior here, and we used like a poster board paper and wrapped it around. We made a template and everything, and then we painted it. And if you look at it closely, it doesn't even look like it's paper anymore. You know, it's been all sealed and everything with the paint and all. And it looks pretty good compared to what it used to look like, because the seams here are not cut at 45 so that they don't meet precisely. So you can't really fill it with wood filler and make it look accurate. And then we did the same thing over here on this window. And again, on this window. Now this window, you could probably get a better idea of what it looks like because the siding is already on here. As it meets with the siding, you can see how it looks nice and clean on the edge, all the way up on both sides. Now again, this is just poster board that you get. I think it's like 24 by 36 or something like that. See, here's a piece I use for just doing stuff on the table so I don't mess the table up. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to get yourself a cardboard from like a box or something that you can use that's recyclable so you're not wasting your poster board. You're going to cut it to fit the interior of your window, just like that. And that's going to give you your measurement from the left to the right to be precise. And because it is a scrap piece of cardboard, if you mess up on it, you can always just get another one. Once you have this, then you're going to transfer it onto your poster board. Okay? Take the height and go down with it, and then cut it on a paper cutter. And once that's done, then you're going to come over to your paper cutter, if you have one like this. And if you don't have one like this, that's okay. You can actually go ahead and use something that has a very flat, straight edge. It can't have any bend in it. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend on the edge where you need that seam to be. So you're going to mark your window when you have the cardboard in there, like this is a little line here, and that's the edge you want to bend on here when you transfer it to your cardstock from your poster board. Okay, so you want to bend it really good. That will leave you a piece that is just like this. After that's done, then you're going to want to use your Mod Podge. Remember us talking about the Mod Podge? You want to put just a little bit of the Mod Podge. Make sure it's matte finish. Okay? You do not want to use gloss. Take the Mod Podge. You're going to put a small amount up here, down the edges, up the middle, in here, here, and over here. You're going to let that dry. It doesn't matter if it touches everything on this window. It just needs to touch enough of it so that it will stick, because what's going to happen is you're going to put the frame in, and when you put the frame in, the frame on the front and on the back will squeeze this paper or poster board in place, and it won't go anywhere. So you just want enough to keep it there until you do that. Okay, now once you have this glued and all of it is dry, you kind of tap on the outside to make sure that it is dry. You need to get yourself a very sharp knife. Use it with caution, or have somebody do it, and make sure you're using protection and everything. And I'm going to tell you, this is the kind of knife that works much nicer. You don't want a regular box cutter because you cannot extend the blade. See how I'm extending the blade? And they lock. You want that length. And the reason being is because you want to go through. Now, you're just going to go as close as you can to the edge Then you're gonna work your way down. Just like that. You're gonna go across. And again. Back down. Be careful not to cut yourself. Always use caution when you're doing anything with a tool. Make sure you don't let kids use this or do anything with this, because these are very, very sharp. Okay, so there is window 1. Now, you can always straighten up your edge, so don't worry about being exactly precise the first go around, because you can come back at it. Remember, it's just paper. Well, poster board paper. Okay, and do the same thing again. And do you see how the knife is going in very far? That's what you need so that you can get it in there and keep it straight. Okay, so there's window 2. Now we just need to straighten out that top. If you notice, it's not really straight up here. So you just kind of go up just a little bit with your blade and then back across again. And you're going to do the same exact thing with the 2 sides of the window. Remember, go slow, don't worry about going fast. And you will have it. And then that's all but the side here. Which I'm going to come around the other side and do this one because I can't see that way. Let your knife do the cutting. Watch your fingers in the process. You don't want to be chopping off limbs. There you have it. Now you just want to straighten it up. Straighten your edges up. And then if you would like to leave it matte, you can, or you can paint it. Like I did the exterior. But that's all you have to do it. All right, and then the window ledge and framing will hold it in place the rest of the way. But there is a window. Now I want you to take good notice to these edges here. Do you see these? Pay attention to that because I am going to actually show you a window that doesn't have the paper in it. Okay, so as I was saying, here's a window without the paper in it. Do you see this seam and how sloppy that looks? It just does not look that nice to me. And again, the same way with this one back here. we'll be finishing that up, and there is no amount of paint that is gonna hide that. It's got too many imperfections. And I mean, of course you could always put wallpaper over it if you like, but usually windows do not have wallpaper in it. So I would just recommend to paint it white because most windows are white in the framing area. But like if you look right here closely, and right there, the seam just does not look right to me. And from the exterior, it looks even worse. Like, see the gap where it goes right up the window edge. I'm not really happy about that. So that's why we're doing the paper. And we'll do these 2 rooms, and you'll see it when it's all finished if you follow Dollhouse Miniature Madness and Tutorials on Facebook. Have tons of pictures on there, probably close to 500 by now because I've been documenting everything and every step that we do. And just follow me on there and you'll see more. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day.